Hey lovies, what the Rudge Fam. If you're new here, my name is Terry Ann or TA and I'm a Connecticut-based lifestyle YouTuber and you are watching my channel. And today is Thursday, August 10th, 2023. It is exactly 1 week until we move into the new house. I am actually in the new house right now. We have 7 days until the movers come to our apartment and start moving all of our furniture in to the house. So we have a few things to do in the house before the movers come. If you've been keeping up, we closed on the house officially. Well, we signed all the papers on July 31st and then it officially closed on August 1st. And then on the 3rd, we left Connecticut and went to Florida for our baby moon. The amount of time we have to do certain things is limited. We do not have time to get people in here to paint all the rooms and do everything that they'll need to do because it's just going to take too much time. So I think the only thing at this point that we're going to try to do before we officially move into the house is Penny's room. I know in the past I said absolutely Penny and baby girl's nursery, but we have some work to do, but we just don't have the time to do both. And realistically, we can move into the house and without having baby girl's nursery done, because she's not even going to be in her nursery when she's first born. She's going to be in our room. And then we can slowly just work on the nursery once we move in, since I'm about 27 weeks, I think, pregnant, so we have some time. But yeah, there have been some things, we are both still working full time, so it's hard for us. We don't have the daytime to really come and do things. Even now, I'm only here during the day because we just got Wi-Fi, I think yesterday or the day before we got Wi-Fi connected to the house. So we're able to come here and work from here and then figure things out in the meantime. But even still, Mike can't work from here because he needs a whole desk set up and we don't have furniture in here. I always work from my laptop because I don't have an office space in our apartment. So I've been working from our laptop since we moved from Connecticut. So I just brought my laptop here and I am going to go into Penny's room, or what will be Penny's room, and measure a few things and figure some things out. We are so lucky to have the most supportive family. My dad's gonna be coming here, I think maybe this weekend, and helping us paint Penny's room and probably do some of the wall molding that I wanted to do. Mike's parents are coming here for the first time. They haven't seen the house yet this weekend as well. So they're gonna come here and do that. And they're also going to, his dad is going to help us by cutting a hole into one of the doors. Absolutely love Little Robot. But the thing is that it's just an open-faced circle, and Penny is obsessed with it, obviously, because it spins and does things. So we are always watching her, trying to make sure she doesn't get into the litter robot because there's no real space for it in our apartment. So it's just kind of out in the open. Thankfully, we have a huge home now and we have a basement. So we are putting a cat door on the door to the basement and putting the litter robot in the basement where it cannot be seen or smelled by regular people. So in order to do that, in order to install the cat door, we need to cut a hole through the door. So Mike's dad is going to come take the door off the hinges for us, cut a hole through it, and then we are going to install the cat door. That way, as soon as we move in, the little robot will be in the basement and the cats will have a place to go potty. This is going to be Penny's room. I'll give you a quick look at it and talk through what the plans are. Okay, so this is Penny's room. As you can see, I know the lighting is a little weird. It's not as dark in person, it's just that the light from the windows. As you can see, the room is yellow and blue right now. And then this is the closet, which is tiny. She has a nursery right now. But she's gonna be 2 in March, and then we're gonna have a new baby coming in November, and so Penny's gonna be a big sister. So I just think it makes sense to kind of give her a big girl room. This house was inhabited by, like, they had 3 sons. So I think 2 of the boys slept in here. There was a bunk bed in here, so that's what's going on with the navy blue trim. So we are going to paint this room and make it Penny's big girl room. I think over the course of her life, we might change the room up a little bit, and I don't want to have to completely redo the room every time. So it's not going to be pink. It's going to be a nice white neutral color. I'd like to put some board and batten on the walls here at the bottom half, and then paint both the board and batten and the walls a nice white color. It's a creamy white. It's not like a stark white. I actually have the sample here. Oof. So we went to Benjamin Moore, and I mentioned this in another vlog, and we got this color called Crisp Linen. So I think that the previous sellers left paint and maybe some paintbrushes here in the basement or the attic. So I'm gonna go see if I can find a paintbrush and just swatch it on the wall. But right now, the room is navy blue and yellow, and it's not the vibe. It's just not the vibe. So I'm gonna swatch this out, and then as you saw, her closet and all of the closets in the house, they're very small, very narrow. This house was built in 1903, so it is very indicative of the times. Back then, they just didn't make like super huge closets. So I want to add another shelf with another rod in her closet so she has more hanging space. It looks like they built some square shelving, which I might use and put some baskets in for some of her things. But I think we're gonna need just one more rod to have an extra space to hang things for her. And then, I really should measure out the wall because I don't know where her dresser is gonna go, actually. Now that I think about it, her dresser's pretty big. I can't remember where they left the paint brushes. I think it might be in the basement. So I'm gonna go down into the basement. I'm kind of a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of scared to go into the attic or the basement by myself. But grown-up things, I gotta do it and figure this out. They had like a paint shelf, so let me just, our house, you guys. I just love it. It's just so pretty and old. And we're gonna do some updates, more like paint-based things to kind of brighten it up and freshen it up a little bit. But these stairs are something that we're gonna have to update. I think these stairs to the basement, they're good until you get to this like last landing, and then it's a little wobbly, like one of the steps. The basement is scary, not gonna lie. It's because it's an old house. It's not like a finished basement, it's like one of those stone basements, and it just looks like Saw. I'm gonna turn around and show you, but there's like murder rooms in here. Let me show you. Oh, look, the paints. Oh, cool, they're right there. Okay, let's see if they have any. Did I just turn the flashlight off? No, it's just that dark. We're gonna have to get some real flashlights. So this is the basement. It's very big though, I will say. Sorry guys. This is the basement. It's very big. Just stone walls. This is what I call the murder rooms. There has to be a light, right? There's 100% a light. Okay. Use the light. Oh! Okay, a little less scary. Okay, here are the paints. I'm starting to think they didn't leave any paint brushes. Yeah, it looks like they didn't leave any paint brushes. Hey guys, it is the next day. We are 6 days away from the actual move into the house. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to yesterday. Was a little bit distracted by my sister, but then also like I'm just moving slower. I was able to get all the coats and everything into the house, put into the coat closet, and then like our real winter clothes I put into our attic for storage, which was great. And then we picked up paintbrushes at Harbor Freight and I was able to swatch them on the wall. So I'm gonna go back in different lighting and check the color. It's really just a white and I want it to be like a creamy-ish white, but not too stark white. And I think that's what we're gonna get. So right now it's the next day, it's Friday, and I am at the gas station about to grab some gas. There's a Dunkin's here too, so I think I'm gonna get a culotta. I've already had my caffeine for the day, and you know, I'm pregnant. I'm not really supposed to have a lot of caffeine, but I need them for my migraines. I was recommended by my doctor, so I've already had the little bit of caffeine that I'm allowed to have today, so I'm just gonna get a culotta to stay cool. And yeah, we have some stuff in the trunk to bring in. I'm doing board and batten in Penny's room, so I have some painter's tape where I want to like tape out where the boards are gonna go. So we'll see how all of that works out, and then there are just like a few other little things that I want to do around the house. I don't have a ton of work meetings today. That was another reason why I didn't get a lot done yesterday. I had some meetings and I had like work and contracts to do, so I wasn't able to get as much done because I gotta keep this job to pay for this house, baby. Later, I'm at the house and my sister and my dad are here right now, so my dad's about to help me unload some things from the car. My dad's about to help me unload some things from the car and bring it into the house. And there is my sister with Cooper, my good boy Cooper. My good boy. Oh, my sweet baby. My sweet baby boy. I love you, Cooper. Oh my God, he's the goodest boy. And my dad bringing in all that stuff. Okay, so this is the color. I think when we have a primer under it, it'll be a little more white. But you can also see the square there. So you can see how yellow the walls actually are. But this is the creamy kind of color that I wanted, although I'm prepared for it to look a little whiter than this, but this is gonna be nice. I'm gonna start taping out where I think the board and batten should go. We are finally doing stuff in here. I had a work call, so I had to stop and hop on my work call really quick. Perfect. I'm just gonna wipe down some of these cupboards and cabinets. We are currently in the laundry room, and I'm just going to wipe down some of the insides of this place here and get, I think, some linens in here. Sorry.